Morning, I'm Jeffrey Tavares for the People's TV. Remember to like and subscribe. With me I have Mr. Barton from the JATOO Taxis Association. Mr. Barton, we're at the old housing ministry that you have been lobbying for. Tell me what you want this property to be for.
Okay, transport operators, which is bus and taxi operators in the Half-Tree area and probably extended to all of Kingston, we have no place to pick up our passengers in a decent manner. Passengers have to be running down the taxi on the sidewalk or have a little place in Mandela Park, probably for 18 spaces. There's about over 5,000 taxi operators in the KMTR. We need a place for our customers, for our passengers to be comfortable so that we can pick them up in a decent manner. That's the key thing. The passengers in Half-Tree especially, they are not catered for. The passengers who take the JUTC bus, they have a place at the transport center. And anybody who knows Half-Tree can see the comfort level that is over there for those passengers. We taxi operators, we want that same type of comfort for our passengers. Now, we see that this empty land, this prime empty land in the heart of Half-Tree have been sitting here from probably about 1990 to now, not being used. Recently, we see a car park, an auto place, an auto sales place was put on the same place, on the same lot that we want. They had it, they put it there to sell cars. Now this is a government-owned property. We are wondering how come a private person can get it to make some money for his own pocket, but we as passengers, we as citizens of Jamaica cannot have access to this building. I'm saying that this building is an old building. It probably should be knocked down because nobody wants to use it right now. Knock it down and prepare a proper parking for transport operators, especially taxi operators. That is what we're asking for now.
So Mr. Barton, do you know who owns this property? Is it owned by the Ministry of Justice or the Ministry of Housing?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, my layman's knowledge is that all government property is owned by the Lands Department or I think the Lands Department. I'm not quite sure which section. I don't know what ministry owns this property right now, but I was a teenager years ago. I know the Ministry of Housing used this property. They probably owned it. But now I'm told that it's possible that the Ministry of Justice is either an owner or a sublease. They have a sublease on it. Not quite sure. But whoever it is, the government have responsibility, they have ownership responsibility for this property. And whichever one of them, whether it's the Prime Minister or the Ministry of Housing or Ministry of Justice or some other ministry, somebody's supposed to put this in use for poor people.
Thank you, Mr. Barton from the JATOO, President of JATOO. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is where we are, in the heart of Half-Tree, the Ministry of Justice building. The Ministry of Housing, rather. It is now St. Andrew Justice Center. Is it that the St. Andrew Justice Center, Justice Ministry want to come here? Who owns this property, we don't know. But yet, they have a car malt. There's a car place right there on the property owned by who we don't know. Is it that the Ministry of Housing or the Ministry of Justice is in the plight of selling cars? We don't know. I am Jeffrey Tavares for the People's TV. Until you hear my voice again, like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.